service humanity. Let us remember that our actions and choices carry weight and make difference in the life of others. So they have weight in other people. As the Bible has commanded, pray for the leaders. Maruna le putefo rekopale rapelle baetapele ba naga so that they can grow in their knowledge and wisdom in the journey of nation building. Hanse ba sebeletsa setšhaba re ba be dithapelong ka nako tsohle. 2024 ke ngwaga o le gore re keteka 30 years of freedom. It is 30 years of freedom, and reads in this 30 years the church has always been with us. So this is not just the 30 years of freedom that was brought by political activists alone, but the church has always been there. Despite the target of the apartheid regime, Baruch Baite, Hababua this morning, Babon, apartheid, the churches as well did suffer. They were not left alone. But today we are happy that we can celebrate 30 years of democracy under a government Eric Khetile Rona, Musowarona or Khetile, where everybody can exercise their own religion. You have the freedom of religion, the freedom to worship wherever you like, because we, together with all of you, have brought this freedom. Because of your contribution to the struggle as a church, today we have something to be thankful of. This freedom and democracy that we enjoy today. Our government is working very hard to address all inequalities. And we know these things can't happen overnight. But we know that every day when our government wakes up, knows that there are people out there who need jobs, we must grow the economy, we must make sure that we fight crime and corruption, and make sure that Kaufela totally the funds by the program directors, regardless of many challenges that were faced during the apartheid regime, the church stood firm, preached the message of peace. Legajeno Harlemona, Legajeno Redemuso, we always preach the message of peace. Not only in our country, but in the continent and throughout the world. Several years ago, I read a journal that defined peace as the absence of violence and turmoil. Peace as a genuine responsibility relationship with God. Peace as a constructive interaction between people. Peace as an individual virtue of state, such as tranquility or serenity. Peace, and lastly, peace as part of greeting one another. Re batla khutso ka nako tsohle. We want peace at all times because violence, wars cannot bring about development. As this congregation, you are always committed to peace. So as we get into the elections this year, we want to make sure that they are peaceful. And we know the church will pray for peaceful election. Now we know you always pray. And you will always pray that this country continue to have peaceful elections. Election in other words, the ANC will lose and rig the elections. That is not true. It will never be true. The elections in this country have always been free and fair. We've got an independent electoral commission. So we are looking at free, fair, peaceful elections that will be headed by the IEC as soon as the President announces the date very soon. Ba tsaba kuluza, ba bona gore ba tlo luza, ke bona ba buang taba. For batho ba taude. For these elections were not free and fair. They have been stolen, they have been rigged. But we know that the elections will be free and fair, and our people will go and cast their vote for the parties of their choice. But people must never create doubt in the mind of people that the elections will not be free and fair. Side by side, as well to tackle gender-based violence. In our society, in our communities. Let us work together to fight gender-based violence and femicide. Let us work together to fight criminality, to fight inequality, to fight poverty. Really sechaba, really puteho, really more. We urge you to continue collaborating with government. Muso will grow the economy, will fight poverty, gender-based violence, and make sure people get jobs, make sure there is peace. We are saying, Muso. Because Muso is Muso Kabat. The government is the government because of the people. We should work with our government to deal with all the challenges. Because if we do so, we will definitely bring up a better life for all our people. Program Director, as I conclude, allow me to remind you that the ANC-led government has always valued interaction with faith-based communities because its history and moral vision are rooted in the religious sector. When the ANC was formed in 1912, it started by Reverend Lagalbale Dube, who became the first president. When they formed the ANC. That's why sometimes when people ask us, why Batuma ANC Batakereke? We come to church because it is home. This is home. This organization comes from here. It belongs here since it was born in 1912. ANC qalwa ka 1912 baile ba opela sefela sena seri le zalise idinga lakho Thixo Nkosi yenyaniso. God of truth, fulfill thy promise. That's when the ANC was formed. So our founding fathers prayed to God and asked Him to be with us in this journey of nation building. Today in the African continent, there is no organization as old as the ANC. 112 years. Because lenhlangano le isezandleni zikaThixo ngaso sonke isikhathi. We will remember to walk on the footsteps of Reverend Lagalibale Dube, on the footsteps of Oliver Tambo, Albert Luthuli, Nelson Mandela, Charlotte Maxeke, Reverend Hendrik Kaya, and many other organizations. In fact, Reverend Kaya was the first chaplain general of the African National Congress. To come and worship the Lord with you and the congregation. Let us continue to fortify our bond with the shared objective of fostering and improving life for all of our citizens. Let us become the catalyst for transformation of our people, the transformation that is so urgently desired. May we aspire to mirror the unwavering commitment and moral character demonstrated by our past leaders. Bishop Masango Emabang, Baselar Sile, Renate Selai Baselis and Katin, Baseleza, the community, Baseleza, the little Lamudi, Kialewa Apollo, Hankar Dimaka Famata, Mearona, Kereke, Igie, Hole, the Twelve le sebeletse setjhaba sa rona le tswellepele le sebetsa ka tlhompho ya Modimo. Re a leboga kgolo re be le lona kajeno to come and worship the Lord with you. We have been here since 11 o'clock and we have enjoyed everything that we were doing with you in the church. Choir, we were very happy the way that Shapan Katim, you Wawuba, Ugenaki Moy, Riata Ulu, and
Thank you.
Deputy President Nkgono Mashatile.
To the Deputy President Mkhulu Mashatile.
Me ka lebaka la hore le tatile le nako ya lona e se fedile.
Because our mother is finished. she knows that we are in hurry and the time is against us.
le na le mabaka a mang le tshwanetse le lo a phethisa tulong tse ding
You've got other commitments that you must fulfill
go hodisa le ho tiafatsa mokgatlo ona wa ANC.
for the sake of the progress of the ANC and its development.
O re o lekile ka matla mola ka ntle ka lebaka la ho tseba hore nako ya lona e batla then e le nyane ya ho ba le rona kwana.
She has tried to take time outside because she knows time constraints that you are facing.
Ke ka ho a ileng a ba sa etsa le taba ya ho le blessa automatically ha le le ka mola.
That is why he has made it deliberately that it should be like this.
So o tla boya he a le boa phutheo ho ya ka program mara ha jwale tjena hore o le hlonolofaditse ka tsohle tseo le neng le di kopile ka potse le di kopang.
She would be blessing the congregation at a later stage, but now she has done everything
A
that
re le ditaba tse ngata le di buile mola hantle le o na le yena ntate.
and everything we have talked with the president.
Ke a kgola hape o tshepisitse he hore le tla tlosa difate tsane mane dipolasing le kgone kgona ho ja.
You promised us you will remove those trees in the farm there so that the cows or the turkey can graze.
Re ka leboha haholo ha le ka re etsetsa hoo.
We are going to be very grateful if you
Ke a
may,
kgola mo boleletse le ke ipopileng ntate Mja.
and I hope other things that I have requested,
Ene ke a kgola ke ikopa la ho qetela ka shempo ba ke ikopa mehlae.
I would be requesting you for the last time because I always do this request.
Re hlakoleleng unjust billing ya metsi e seng e le ho 2 million rands. Koloma baba. Then ke tabe jwalo fela ntate Mthatsi o he mosebetsi wa ngwana ntate bo utlwile re kwena monga province.
As a chaplain who is responsible for this province,
Jwale he ntle le ho senya nako he mme o re o le ditshetse dijo deputy
without waste of time, our mother has prepared you food.
a re ya le lo molla jwale le tla tswa le rona le nna re ye dijong.
You will be going out with me so that you can dine.
A mme di ke point hore ke se ka ja haholo ke qetele ba bang ke tla ba very careful dijo ke tsa lona.
I would make sure that you don't eat a lot so that you can leave some for the others.
Amen.
Amen.
Re ka bina sefela se ntate ene a neng a se bua hana ba forma mokgatlo.
You may sing this song that the Deputy President has mentioned when the ANC was formulated.